Hi everyone. We are going to tackle writing expressions and equations from word problems. So taking apart a word problem and figuring out what the expression should be or what the equation should be. We're going to start with expressions. Remember that expressions do not have an equal sign. So no equal sign in expressions. And expressions can have more than one answer depending on what you substitute in for the variable. Whereas equations will have an equal sign and they will have one correct answer. All right, so let's dive into this. Writing expressions from a word problem. We're going to, number one, identify the variable and define what it stands for. That define just means tell what the variable is. Number two, determine the operation that we're going to use, and then finally write the expression. So let's look at this very first one. It says Ben has 4 more marbles than Jack does. Jack has M marbles. Write an expression for how many marbles Ben has. Well, the first thing we need to do is find our variable, where it tells us that the variable is M, and this statement tells us that M stands for how many marbles Jack has. So the first thing we do is we write down that M is equal to the number of marbles Jack has. Then number two, determine whether we're going to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. Determine the operation. Well, it says Ben has 4 more marbles than Jack. So if we're thinking about more, if we're going to add more to something, of course that would be an addition. So we're going to take our variable and we're going to add 4 to it, and that will tell us how many Ben has. So we've got our variable of M. We're adding 4. So these are Jack's number of marbles. We're adding 4 to whatever that is, and that will give us the number Ben has. And then, again, no equal sign here because these are expressions. All right, let's look at number 2 here. Aaliyah gained $5 from her mom for allowance and earned $10. So she gained 5 and earned 10. That sounds like it's going to be adding. She's getting those. She then went to the store and spent X dollars on a couple of pops. Write an expression for the amount of money Aaliyah has left. So number one, we have to find our variable. Here it is, X, and it tells us that that's what she spent on the pop. Okay, so X is money spent on pop. And then we've got to tell what operations we're going to use. Well, if she gains $5 and she earns $10, we're going to add to figure that out. But then if she spends money, that'll be a subtraction problem. So we're going to take 5 plus 10, and then we're going to subtract the money that she spent on the pop, which is our X. So we could write 5 plus 10 minus X, but we should always simplify if we can. So this is 15 minus X, because the $5 that she gained from her mom and the $10 that she earned from babysitting together means that she had $15 that she could spend, and she spent some amount of money on pop. And that's all we can do with that. All right, I'm going to stop our video. I want you to try number 3 and see what you can do with that, okay? And then start up the next video and check out how you did.